There we go.
There we
Okay,
go.
he's back.
Yeah, I'm back. It randomly decided to crash. So what tutors are you missing?
I'm not missing in tutors. I was planning on foiling it out, but those are parts I'm gonna have to get last probably.
What's arbitrarily expensive for Selvala?
No, I mean like foils.
Foil cards or the card foil?
No. I'm starting to buy cards for Selvala in foil to foil
Okay.
her out.
Okay, great. Now this makes more sense. Go on.
Oh no, I don't. But I'm not gonna get a foil dreadnought.
You can't get a foil dreadnought.
That one's cool,
It's freaking
man.
Mirage.
Nah, yeah, the Mirage one is way too good. I like old border, old frame.
Alright, yeah. I forgot there's an FNM promo. FNM promos, man.
Yeah.
I don't want like the new one has like the new frame, and I'm like I'd rather have the older frame than a foil.
Yeah, I like the old frame.
Yeah, I have the same thing. I wanted the old one. I like all the artifacts with the brown border.
Same. Yeah, Maynard, it's like a promo. It's foil.
Yeah, ew. But yeah, that's why I have a beta Soul Ring instead of a Judge Foil, because that reason.
Mhm. Alrighty. Forest Pass. I think I'm gonna start with like the cheap cards and just go up until I reach the cards that are expensive in
Like for
foil.
Selvala, most of the things aren't particularly expensive, except for like Wireword Symbiote if you go for old border foil
No,
stuff.
with Symbiote in old border is only $10 for a foil. That's fine.
Yeah, there's also the foil for Survival of the Fittest.
How much is that?
That's
500 some, I think, at this point.
Okay, that one's not happening.
I mean, yeah, it's the Judge one. That art's way better, though, frankly. It's like
Yeah.
actual art.
And like Selvala is gonna take me a while to get because Selvala and foil is $80.
I found one for 60 recently.
Really?
Bought it. But if you keep your eye out, you can find them. Check
Well,
eBay.
I was gonna say, well, you're over in Europe, so MKM should have fairly competitive prices anyway. You also
I'm
might
not
be
in
able to. I thought
Yeah,
you
you
were.
can eBay for 60.
No, I'm East Coast.
Oh, wrong person. Oh my god.
Telling you, they sound the same. It's hard.
Now I see what you're talking about.
Yes.
The other place to look is actually.
Jug
Yeah,
and
basically.
Frozen sound the same.
I sound the same as Sug. What?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
But
surprising to me, but
are you in any of the high-end Facebook groups?
Yes, I think so. I don't really use Facebook.
Because those ones are particularly useful.
yeah, the high-end Facebook groups are great for older cards. I definitely recommend those.
Because that's like your gateway to MKM functionally, in terms of pricing competitively. They're very, very similar in most cases. Otherwise, you can just talk to Siggy, and he can hook you up. Like I just sent the guy in New Hampshire a place at Iraq's through their Korean foreign black border. But yeah, if you can't find a good price here anyway. I haven't seen any up on the high-end group for a while, though. Those ones are weird.
Even 60 will take me a while because, broke college student. I'm trying to foil Selvala and buy Isan cards at the same time.
I mean, most of the time they are mostly the same thing, unless you want like your random cold snap standing tree or whatever it's called, right? The 2-mana 5/5.
Oh, that one's like $20 for some reason.
Have you seen Boreal Druid prices?
I know that one's also like $20. I need one of those too.
Yeah, I've been holding out on the Boreal Druid foil. It's like the last dork I don't have foiled.
The tiniest.
Yeah, that one's so hard. It's so hard to pull the trigger on that one.
Yeah, just
it just feels so bad. Like I'm half tempted to get it altered just because like it feels so bad buying such a potato foil. Just like
yeah, it's like the worst of the dorks, and yet it's also the most expensive one.
Yeah.
Sylvan Library.
Sure.
Yep.
But yeah, just like 2 days ago, I was about to pull the trigger and buying it, and I decided to buy Null Rod instead.
Yeah, that's not horrible.
Yeah, Nullrod's a good investment.
It's not as bad as me. I still have to buy a freaking chains. Like that's before anything else. Chains of Mox Diamond because reserve list things.
I think I'm missing like 4 cards for Yisun right now. I'm missing the
I keep
Sphere
cringing when I think of how cheap
Bird.
Mox Diamond used to be, like just a year and some ago.
I know. I was so close to pulling it at 60, and now it's 120 on like high end
Yeah, I
in
bought
Europe,
mine
and
at
it feels
60.
really bad.
Some like this was 2015, but somebody was selling me for like 30 Canadian, which is about like I don't know 22 US or something. For like I had to buy the playset, but it would have been like 4 of them for like 30 Canadian each. It's like
That
why
would've been-
didn't I buy that? Oh my
That's what-
god.
Well, that's what happened to like my Nether Void for some reason. Like my English Nether Void is like I bought it at 230 and now it's at 400. I don't know why. And this is like 3 months apart.
I mean, what format does Nether Void even see play in?
Literally EDH. It doesn't see play in Vintage. It used to see play as a 2 of in Legacy Pox, and that's about it. Eat the Tarn. But also someone's
Tarn.
evolved in Sparts, it sounds like.
Sounds like somebody's mana screwed in the background.
Man, Frozen, what's going on at your house, dude?
Oh, can you hear that? I thought you couldn't hear him.
Oh yeah, this is mildly
Oh, yeah.
entertaining anyway.
Yeah, my one of my sweet mates is playing Overwatch in the other room. I thought he wasn't being picked up.
He's
I'm
getting really
mildly,
into it.
I'm mildly impressed about how vocal he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
some real
loud.
enthusiasm.
But like I didn't see the green thing flashing, so I'm like, I'm probably fine.
Impulse?
Yeah, it's fine.
So in other news, one of the other cool things that happened is I traded one of my whiteboarder Vamp tutor in a pile of unstable lands for a cavern. So that felt good.
Foil cavern?
A regular one. They're back up to 57 again. Even in the
Hmm.
regular one, even with the MM3
Really?
printing. Yeah.
Hmm.
Needed it for my legacy deck anyway, and I move one of those into my EDH deck when I play it.
I thought they'd gone down to like 30 or something.
I think the other ones are that. I'm gonna look. Well, it's not my
Yeah,
turn, and
I
I'm
think they're
tapped
all
out.
above 50 now. Just because they're used a lot. People like them.
Also, humans became incredibly popular, and that's a 4 of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just bought mine when I bought Selvala, which was right after the reprint. I'm glad I also bought a diamond then, because I'm like, people were telling me that diamond's not great in the list. I'm like, yeah, probably, but like, might as well just pick one up because reserve list, whatever.
So yeah, the MM3 ones are going for more than the regular ones from Avacyn Restored.
Really?
Yep.
I
I
had
guess
bought
people
the
like the art better.
like when I bought mine, the Avacyn restored ones were more expensive, which is why I bought the new one. I wanted the old one.
No, yeah, it looks like 53. You could
Art
probably
rate?
get it for about 54.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah, if you
Cool.
win here, that'd be disappointing, but
I don't think I can actually win this turn, but I can have some fun this turn.
brilliant.
He's having fun.
But what I was saying is like the caverns here are about 54 for the Avacyn Restored
Wheel
ones.
of Fortune?
That's not the worst thing ever.
An Hawk, but okay.
That's pretty tolerable.
Let's see. Do I want to do anything in response? No, I do not.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I'll pass.
I lose a Vampiric Tutor, but I pitch 3 lands, so that feels pretty good.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I'll do that then.
Cool. That goes through.
And then
Oh boy, the spice now begins. This feels good.
oh, this is interesting. Take a look at stuff here. Take a look at some graveyards. Ooh. Selvala graveyard. Exciting. That graveyard. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, that hand doesn't really do much. Sugin. The one that you had anyway.
Oh yeah. That's like one half of a few pieces, but not really enough to do everything I want.
That kind of sucks that we milled him out of like a potato hand. The frozen, because his hand was really fantastic.
Yeah, that wasn't a great hand for Frozen.
I don't know what he has now, but I know he's playing Selvala next.
I mean, he has to play Selvala next regardless. He could have won off that hand. Probably.
It would be a little bit more difficult though.
Well, he could have done. He could have gone Might to Rishkars to Garuk, and that's like 11 cards. Maybe.
That is the play.
Dance of the Dead?
Rishkars into Garuk is always great.
What are you even dancing?
For this, the target is going to be Grand Abolisher.
Oh.
Sure.
Okay.
Not getting Rex Sage.
Well, it wasn't either
I
that
mean,
or
like,
Rex Sage, but
I was gonna say Rex Saging that Sylvan Library is pretty spicy.
I was tempted, but like, it's fine. Oh yeah, he's tapped.
That must mean he's going off from next turn. I don't think he'd use a combo piece for protection. I don't know.
You could also just kill the Dance of the Dead.
You could, but then you have to kill them. Then you have to kill the other thing that he's going to win with.
I don't actually think I can win next turn based on what's in my hand now, but audience, submit your opinions, but just don't shout them out.
I love how we're in this really awkward holding pattern right now, where like no one is exactly sure what to do.
I'm definitely not sure what to do here. Two.
That sounded so weird.
Yeah, I don't know whose that is.
I think it's 2.
Is it me? What is it?
It's kind of like a weird reverb.
Sorry. Let me.
Whatever you did, you just fixed it.
Yeah, I don't know what he did, but it sort of sounded like a frog or something. It's a very peculiar sound.
It sounded like there was a fan going off near it. No, it actually sounded like maybe your headphones, it had some static being picked up and Discord attuned to it.
Yeah, I don't have any headphones, but I think my fan came on my laptop. I'm on my laptop right now.
Yeah, it's gone now though. You sound normal.
Okay, I think it was the fan. It just piped up. Oh, now it's going again. All right, I need to figure out what I'm doing here. What am I doing? Am I playing offense or defense? I can't tell.
Well, let's go offensive. Defense, the next player in turn order.
You probably want to go slightly defensive. I mean, like, he can't win yet, but like, you want to set up to defend against the win.
Lay down the next player in turn order.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about right now.
I'm just saying, like, I said leave the defense the next player in turn order, and like, yeah. Didn't realize.
I think I just.
Yes, defend for my turn 3 Selvala.
guess I crack this. Or what? Do this guy out.
Not that thing again.
He's just sitting here. Don't worry. He's a blocker. Yeah, I think I just pass.
Frozen, you're up.
Alrighty.
While I'm waiting for stuff to happen, because I'm a green-black deck in other turn interaction, I'm paying attention to this game. I'm watching a really amusing Dark Souls 3 run right now where someone's using a giant mod, so it makes them about 18 to 20 feet tall in game.
I'm gonna play my cards face down for like current turn draws so I can Sylvan Library properly.
You can just look at the top 3 and then you can reorder.
Yeah, just do it like you're scrying.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
what if I want to respond to Sylvan Library trigger?
Well, it's when you draw a card, it's a May trigger. So you draw the first card,
Yep,
you
and
look
then
at the first card.
I can respond to, after I draw my first card, I can respond to Sylvan Library trigger. Which I can't if I just look at top 3.
Yeah.
And yes, that does matter.
Huh, interesting.
And I have won games because it didn't matter before. So yeah. For that, yeah, okay.
So are you not doing the other 2 then?
I am doing the other 2.
Okay. So how are you responding to the other triggers then?
Sometimes you have to like worldly tutor in response.
Yeah, I know. I was just curious in this case.
In this
If
case,
you
I'm
were...
not responding to trigger.
Okay. Also, we got that weird frequency again, by the way, too.
No.
Yep.
See,
The frog is back.
I'm just gonna mute myself when I'm not.
You always do it just in case you draw Worldly Tutor off the first draw, so you can respond to Sylvan Library trigger and use it, you know? But I'm just taking all 3.
Yeah, but the funny thing about this Dark Souls run is that because it has realistic hitbox hitting, when he tries to swing regularly, it swings over the head of all the enemies.
I'm gonna cast Wild Growth.
Okay.
Sure.
Forest. Selvala.
Sounds good.
Sure. You'll have to discard a card, hypothetically.
Unless I play it right now. Go to end, and if anyone doesn't have anything, I'll discard.
Nope. You also did have 1 mana floating, by the way. Nope, never mind. Ignore what I said.
No.
I can math properly.
Okay. So I will discard a forest, and that's good. Here go, coin.
Thinking.
We all are.
I'm going to Noxious Revival here.
Cool. What's the target?
Target rich cards, please.
Del.
Polluted. Okay.
Tutelage trigger. End of upkeep.
Sure.
Marshflats. Worldly tutor.
Yep.
Draw for turn.
Sounds good.
And pass. Is that the other half of Dance of the Dead's text? Is that it doesn't untap? Because I've never read the entire card, frankly.
It doesn't untap, and during my upkeep, I can play 1 and a B to untap it.
Cool.
And
Because I've only read the first half of the wall text. I just forgot the second half.
yeah, it's dumb, but it gets stuff out of the graveyard for cheap. What do I do? Got a funk here.
Also, I randomly had a red mana for some reason.
I gotta listen to one of the videos with Cameron, because people keep on saying that, but I've never actually played with Cameron, I think.
I've actually heard that because like one day like some person new to cEDH server just hopped in to voice when I was just hanging out waiting for someone to join, and he's like, "Wait, are you from the Lab Maniacs? You sound like someone from the Lab Maniacs." I'm like, "No."
We're just regular people here.
Yeah.
So,
So
Frozen,
talk
where are you
about-
from? Like, in terms of accent, I'm wondering if... it doesn't sound like a Canadian accent to me, but...
I mean, I'm from India, but like I grew up in Georgia, so I guess I have a southern accent.
Oh, okay.
Is Cameron from Canada as well? Or
I think he's from Seattle, but I don't know.
close enough, really, functionally, in terms of accent.
Yeah, I tend to find people on the West Coast to often have, like, similar to Canadian accents. Depends on where, but...
Okay, Maynard, I'm from Maine and I deal with the crazy people from Quebec. I'm allowed to say Canada however I want, okay?
Quebec doesn't even want to be in Canada. It's like...
You don't have to deal with the tourist French Canadians, okay? I have to deal with that on a yearly basis. That's not your job.
I'm all for trying to get the rest of Canada to try to secede from Quebec.
Maynard, you forgot the people who make the maple syrup and the people who make moonshine and own shotguns.
Hmm.
I mean, when you get far enough north, you end up with people eating poutine and stuff anyway, and then you have the people who live literally in the middle of nowhere. So it probably is real moonshine.
But what constitutes a real moonshine?
Whether it's white lightning or grain alcohol. That
What?
small percentage difference. You haven't heard of white lightning before?
No.
It's slang for like basically grain alcohol, except I think one is slightly more higher, has slightly higher alcohol content than the other.
I thought moonshine just meant home-brewed alcohol.
That is what that means. But like the really strong stuff, which is basically pure alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
white lightning is the slang for it. And then there's grain alcohol, which is generally shitty moonshine for the most part.
I thought that was Everclear.
They're functionally the same thing.
I once got super tipsy off a cap full of vodka.
So you're just a lightweight then? Is that what I'm gathering from this?
I've only drunk twice. Once with a cap full of vodka and I got tipsy. And the other time was I drank a few gulps from like a mixed drink that was like vodka mixed with a pink lemonade that because someone's drink got mixed with mine at a party. And I'm like, I got kind of tipsy. I got pretty tipsy off that. Like, so like, yeah.
Road Like Dev got the details there if you're really that curious.
Hmm.
Because there is technically a difference, but for all intents and purposes, they're mostly the same. Yes, Timna is pretty okay. And he's going to get to draw a card off of Rector. This is sad.
That's pretty funny, actually.
The shitty puns we're making, or what?
No, Rector. Nobody wants to block the Rector, even though it's probably pretty easy to kill.
Yep. I was saying, you should have sent it into Sug, so there was the choice to block the 1 damage.
I didn't check the sub today.
I was off
Oh, yeah.
playing. I was off playing paper magic with real people. It was really weird.
I always forget the subreddit exists sometimes. I know I should be there more often.
Don't worry, I
Holy
commented
shit.
all the
Wait,
Selvala
Maynard,
threads.
by the way, that's how I found the other person running a Nath list. I commented on that earlier, so yes, I did check. I did check the subreddit today. It was about an hour and some ago, I think.
I tend to go there in
Alrighty.
bursts. Like I'll go there once a week and then answer like 7 posts and then not come back again for another week.
In the morning before class, I will just go on and answer people if I have any relevant knowledge. Alright, I need to do my trigger. Oh, I just do that.
Yep.
I'm just gonna draw the 2 and pay the 8, whatever.
Yep.
Missed the opportunity to do that right, but
So, one thing I did learn, well, there's someone asking about a Super Friends deck, so that means I get to post my random group from a while ago and say, this kind of works. There's also some, yeah, it's my general this kind of post, this kind of thing works post.
drop cavern, naming Dreadnought.
Is that the creature type? You could just, is that actually the creature type?
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
Okay. I honestly didn't know. I thought it was because it's some Phyrexian shenanigans.
Yeah, a lot of Phyrexians
Dreadnought?
are auras.
In response to Dreadnought? Above Decay Selvala?
That's a relief.
Also, I would like to note Sugan forgot to draw a card.
From where?
Selvala.
Oh yeah.
Can't fix
All right,
that now,
Kess
but
knows
like
that.
notably.
Technically, it's not even my missed trigger, which is really annoying. It's Frozen's.
So, if
Yeah. Oh,
I
it's right. He had the 3/3, so it doesn't count because it contests. Right. That's sad. That makes me sad. I wanted the trigger.
do I respond to this? And don't run that. Which would be more beneficial is the question. Yeah. No, wait, I have more mana, right? I actually have 1, 2, 3, 5.
Why do they always have the vines? Why?
Oh, so if I spend 4, then I'll have 1.
At least I made him whiff a dreadnought. That feels pretty good.
I can only have 1. Oh yeah, okay, 1. I want to cast this. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna tap for 2.
Woo!
Okay. Abrupt Decay resolves.
Yay.
Yep.
Does Dreadnought resolve?
It has to.
Yeah.
Dreadnought
You
enters.
can't counter it.
Right.
I mean, we could Vanzer, but I don't think anyone has 4 mana up for that.
And before I sack it to draw 12.
It's lucky M2K.
Unfortunately, I don't have that, so it dies.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna cast Selvala.
Yep.
So you have the 5 manias to do that?
Yep, I used Selvala's mana.
Usually goes away after
Woo! I stalled for a turn and made him whiff a dreadnought. That feels pretty good.
Yep.
there.
Save us from that thing.
It's like annoying.
Oh wait, I have to
Usually
discard a
like
card.
gold. I like probably had a towel and I probably just like probably in my hand probably had like the stove door or something. Or the I used to do that a lot last semester.
I'm gonna discard Crushing Vines.
It's just kind of annoying. It's like the baking rack with the pan is just kind of hard to get out.
Okay.
Or the sheet rack.
Tutelage.
Yep.
I feel like I'm gonna wake up in like 12 hours and be like hungry-ish. Hungry enough.
So now I have an interesting choice. If I end up killing Rector, what enchantment does he get if he has no creatures in play? That's the
I don't know.
interesting question I have
Is
here.
he running the one that exiles 4 things, or
I literally haven't seen this list before, so I have no idea.
me neither?
That's the thing. He's
You
like,
could grab like
eh,
Sylvan Library.
like he can, because like, yeah, because I'm on the kill Selvala again plan. I'm just not sure what he'll get.
Rest in piecemeal.
But then wouldn't that hose him too? mean, like, it's the line, so I have to go for it. Eat the, yeah, Verdant Catacombs. Play Deluge for X equals 4.
Dude, Lucky just did the first stock up.
Equals 4. Sure.
Lucky's okay. He plays as a very textbook.
Sorry, I need to get that. So assuming 2 doesn't have a response? Or maybe
I
it
don't
has a
have
response.
anything. I'm gonna float 3. Let it sit.
Sure.
Because.
Sure.
And I guess I'll get a Rector trigger. Is there
Yep, and there's your Abolisher. Goes to graveyard.
Is there any response to this Rector trigger?
Frozen, your thing disappears too. Your Selvala goes back to the command zone. Nope. This is why I'm confused. I don't know what you get, which makes me interested.
I don't know either.
Also, the Abolisher goes to the yard, by the way.
Yeah, I took the line. I know, because then that
Yep,
wouldn't have happened.
Abolisher is dead.
Damn.
Man, my tooth and nail is in terrible condition.
Guess it.
Dude, Amza's gotta win that.
Huh.
You can also just shuffle if you so choose.
Like Hugs? Mango's gotta win. Oh, that's a tight one. Axe versus Crush.
Yeah, I think at this point.
Yeah. I don't understand why Hugs is this far up. Cyrox is like 26.
Bonk.
Dude, Lucky's looking good, dude.
Good. That means he won't be able to Rector anymore because Rector's exiled. Yay!
Yep.
Yeah. One suck up. Best the fight's gonna be so brutal when you're playing against the gods, though.
Moves to combat. Basically, okay, that was my question. That's it. Birds.
And it's close, like every
Birds
time.
is fine.
Even if it's like not that close. It's still you have to try every second. What? Yeah, okay. Lucky takes it with a taunt at the very end.
What do I want to do here?
Yeah, he was like late percent in his second stock, or his second last stock.
Man, imagine if Selvala was in Sultai colors.
Dark Petition?
And you get your 3 mana, so sure.
Sure. Okay. Necropotence?
Sure.
Yep.
Discarding becomes hard.
That's not too big a deal. I can do some other routes. I'm gonna pay 10 into Necro. Oops, no, not quite that deep. Just a 10. Anything like before step?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Okay, Dank, that works. Now I just need to figure out what to discard here.
Discard into exile. We
Exile your win con. Man, it's always weird when Average just exiles Teamer Sabertooth.
Why does he do that?
He does all the time, like puts under Chrome Ox or like stuff like that.
He has a lot of like roof sweeper lines.
Deliberate?
I
Or
mean,
does
his
he
deck
just
is
not
just so
know?
resilient that like he can, no matter like what you do to him, he can always get a piece back. So he doesn't even care about exiling his own pieces because he'll just get them back when he needs them. It's just kind of really annoying how efficient his lines are.
Who is this?
Average.
Huh.
Hulkball has really nice lines, and like the fact that
Well, it's kind of like
that's
Simic
back on.
Selvala.
What?
Well, it's kind of like a Simic version of Selvala.
No. I like its lines better because it's way more slot efficient. Because Selvala has to run backup options. Hackball has to run 0 backup options because no matter what you do to it, unless there's like a certain combination of card that's exiled in a grave, it can come back just by returning its pieces from exile or from the grave or whatever.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, if we had really easy Rift Sweeper loops, we probably wouldn't be running like backups for a lot of our lines. Like they only run 1 win con. We run, I think, right now around 2. I mean, we need at least 2.
I saw you folks talking about the jar lines on the Selvala
Yeah,
Discord.
but
Are you getting rid of jar? Or?
no, but Jar requires Primal Command anyways, and Primal Command loops on its own.
Is
So like
this
right,
so? Is this like memory jar talking about, or
yeah, memory.
yeah? Okay,
Yep.
I'm just confirming.
But like currently the loops we use are Primal Command or Beast Within. And I would cut Beast Within if I didn't need a backup loop. No, I wouldn't. I don't have enough removal options. I wish there was enough removal options I could cut Beast Within, but monocolor.
Yeah, I would never cut Beast Within for mono green.
Yeah.
Seal?
Seal is fine.
Sure.
Now, if Crushing Vines was 2 mana, that'd be perfect.
2, keep in mind that he does have Contamination out, so...
Yeah.
I don't have contamination out.
Well, he's not out, but he's going to be putting it out next turn. What the hell? Oh, okay, that card. Yeah,
Sack
sure.
it.
It's a sack outlet with haste. Yay!
And I guess
Swing at the necro
I
guy.
might as well get a hit in.
Alrighty. Dude, untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, right. And draw 2 more. And I'm down to 16.
Whoa, you're eating your life total faster than me.
Yeah, and I'm the deck that even me, and I'm the deck who has a freaking Bob out for a million turns already. It'll be Control L, or what does Control Shift D do? Anyway,
Hmm. Woodland Bellower.
Just a naked bellower. Throw
oh
it up there.
boy,
Sure, Bellower is fine.
Bellower exists.
Trigger, and I'll grab.
Just
Priest.
get Duskwatch and just start jamming it. Oh,
Go to end, and if you don't have anything, I'll discard a card.
I think like desperate Duskwatch lines are like the worst thing in piloting Selvala.
oh, they're so bad, but they're like
Good coin. Are we
They're
going to
just-
clean up?
they're just kind of fun in like a desperate, sad trailer park way.
Okay, I'll discard the forest.
I mean, they've been okay for me if I've had like 30 plus mana or something ridiculous like that.
No, it's the saddest thing when you fizzle. You have like 15 mana and you cast Woodland Bellower, and the best you can get is Duskwatch, and then you just have like 9 mana and you use it 3 times. It's so sad.
I'm actually thinking of cutting Duckswatch.
Thinking in this case.
I do like it as a tutorable infinite mana outlet.
It's your only tutorable outlet. Yeah, I think you got it.
No, we have one other.
What do we have?
Ewit Chains.
I guess if you have a tutor in the bin that you can
Yeah,
use.
the only ones it doesn't work with are Woodland Bellower, Green Sun Zenith, Eldritch Evolution. Other than those 3, you can Ewit Chain with any of the other tutors if you have infinite mana.
Yeah, but then you're just dead to like a Noxious Revival or something.
Playing a Mana Crypt?
Yep.
Yeah.
And a crypt happens.
Play Waste Not?
Cool.
Ew.
Play Necrogemists?
Is that card?
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, they discard a card.
Hmm.
Is that
At least
okay?
it's fine by me.
Yeah.
Fine
that's
by
weird.
me. Is it discard a card at random?
No, that's the double black one. This one is not.
Yeah, the random one's way more of a pain than this one. Sure. Upkeep. Think I go this route? Yeah, I go this route. Okay. Goodbye, Exarch.
I get a zombie. Yay.
You do. River. Tap. 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 I'll cast Lemon.
Okay.
Gonna have to kill it. Because I think
Gotta kill someone.
I don't have a kill spell anymore. This is not the route I expected.
Yeah, that's why I started running it. It's like I need something alternate than Twin. Demonic Consultation. Naming the cheese stands alone.
She stands alone.
Yep.
I don't think that is technically a legal target or legal
That's
name
not a
choosing
legal thing you can name.
because it's not legal in the format technically.
Yep.
Okay.
Doesn't say name a legal card. It just says name a card.
Within the results of the game, you still have to name a legal card in the format.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
sad. Okay. I'll name
If you did this a week ago, you'd be able to do that.
Snow-Covered Plains. Let's go for Snow-Covered Plains.
Okay.
And we're not going to find any, so...
Is it in there?
Do we have a counter to his draw spell?
Move deck to deck. Move top cards to exile. Move 67 to exile. Boop. Let's see.
Please.
Ow.
Please help.
Brudane?
No one has it? That's a sad
No,
face.
I'll respond.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
I think the question is, does he have another one?
Not with a single red. He's already played his land.
Faithless Leading would be the only other thing he could have.
Yeah.
So the question is, does he have Faithless or?
It's a matter of do we have a turn because we have to kill this in a turn cycle.
Right. That's right.
Don't be giving them tips, Maynard. No comment from the Peanut Gallery.
I mean, he could just also have like a pact or a force.
Frankly, I did lose this. Frankly, I did lose a game by not checking the Exile Zone once. I was playing against... Who was I playing? It's one of the Boston people. And we all missed not checking his graveyard, and he won by upkeep necromancy on his Laboratory Maniac. And no one was paying attention.
Yeah, and I think through the options here. Okay, so he could have force, he could have pact, he could have faithless.
He has neither, by the way.
Okay, just let me know
You
what's
just
going
you think that's the case, or you know?
We know
Did
what's
we
in
get-
his deck.
Did we get that information?
Yeah,
No,
it's
he's
in his
got
ex- he has everything in his Exile Zone. I don't know his list, but he has none of those.
Oh, that's true. I guess we can peek. Let's see. Okay, so
No, yeah,
Faithless
I've
is
made
there.
it a habit for myself to do that after I lost that game in November.
Faithless.
So every
force,
time someone
and
says this, I
pact.
check.
Okay, so he has nothing. Okay. He might have no. He doesn't have misstep. So
That's what I'm saying. Like I
there's
don't
literally
know.
nothing he can play.
No, yeah, I out of habit now. I always check that zone after I lost that necromancy game because that felt real bad because I was able to fairy macabre him on a Narcomoeba trigger to nuke his Hulk combo, but then he went with the Labman on the thing because he was going via Hermit Druid, and that felt really bad.
Yeah.
God damn, I
Okay.
get foil one.
Well, I think I just do this. Wait, do I do that? Because he has contamination. Not good. Do I need to hold up
Okay,
something
just
for
let me
that?
know when. I'll go.
No, I think I just. I think I just. I think I just make an effort to kill Sugar if I can. So I'm gonna abrupt decay.
Yep, I'm dead.
Okay.
What I had was Pyroblast.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Yeah, that I think that would have been the right play either way, no matter if we knew what was in his graveyard or not, because he can't counter it, so he'd have to have literally,
Instant speed draw.
no,
Well, he would no. He would have. Oh yeah. Well.
instant speed draw or unsubstantiate, because
Yeah, I guess that's
but he
true.
didn't have the mana for either.
I'm trying to think if I should have.
I don't think there was another line. Like, that was the good thing. You just had to hope, because I had already used my decay on Selvala once. So, like, I think that was the correct thing to do.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else I can really do that turn. I mean, I could have tried to wait another turn, but I don't know. It's like, it kind of felt like I had everything there, and like, only person who had some mana open was 2, and it's like, oh, I'll just go for it.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the right time frame, because that was literally the only thing you could have that beat that for the most part.
Yeah, once Contamination was down, I was really kind of screwed, so yeah.
I still haven't played it yet.
True.
I'm gonna Twister.
That's disappointing.
Oh, I also forgot to discard.
You might not.
Oh, what'd you discard?
I forgot, but I'll discard.
Great. That means I draw an extra card, which doesn't do anything important. In response to Twister, because I can do this. I'm gonna eat both Ballista and Abolisher.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
I tutored for this a while ago. But since he's twistering, I get to do this for free-ish. So, that's what I'm doing. And now Twister resolves.
Okay.
Okay, so let's Twister.
No, yeah, his play was totally correct. It forced my hand to use it, so I don't have it in hand now. But he ate one of his win cons, or half of one of his win cons anyway. We also get the mild self-satisfaction of Priest of Titania being really bad.
Meh.
Do I even attack? No, probably not.
It produces the requisite mana.
Well, I guess. If you have a tutor for.
Oh.
I think I just have to pass.
Untap. Keep. Have to discard card.
Gots to discard.
Hmm.
Actually, that would have been kind of funny if.
Crushing
So
Valve.
if I had used that Flusterstorm on Shig, I think there's enough spells that he couldn't have countered it, and then he would have been stuck at. Wouldn't he? Didn't he have 1 life? No, he had no cards. He would have had no cards, no draw step, and a lab man out. So that would have been kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, to be honest, what I think I should have done was necroed a bunch before I did the consultation.
Yeah,
I
that was
mean,
probably better.
I still would have died there, but in case you did a different thing and just countered the preordain, then I would have had like potentially a way to go off the next turn.
Yeah.
Well,
I
he
mean,
also
as
could
one of
have
the
cast
domestic
for
had died
something in
anyway,
his.
but
You couldn't cast it to a cantrip right anyway, just because you had the problem of you can't discard stuff.
how do you
Well,
mean?
if you would have necroed first, he could have.
Yeah, if you had necro first, you might have had something. Oh, because that would have put it into.
But I could have put him in like a state of limbo if I had countered that. Then he would have had no library and necro out and 2 cards in hand. So unless he could draw somehow. Oh, I guess he could have cast the preordain. Yeah.
I'll draw this one and put 2 back. Cast Findorn Elves.
Sure.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Selvala.
Pass.
Move to combat.
Okay. Sure.
I have 3 triggers in upkeep. First is the Necrogem Mist trigger. Bob trigger.
Nice.
Draw trigger. And then Crypt. Bottomless pit.
Okay.
Damnation.
Let's see. Yeah.
I didn't, did I?
Oh
I
yeah,
had set.
it says you played Swamp into play and then Birds,
Yeah,
Mana
it does.
Crypt.
Sorry. I'd still be able to do the same thing. I played an extra land by accident. Yeah, it's the same
Alright.
amount of mana, so it works out.
I don't have a response.
I'll pass. Do what you want to do.
I apologize. Sorry, it's 2 a.m. for me, so.
Alright, you're dead.
You're letting Selvala go to the graveyard? Question mark.
I'm gonna kill this now.
I had 7 mana. In telling Maynard I had 7 mana in both instances, and all of them make all the colors I need. That's rude, but okay.
So one of my choice and one random,
And I get to stack which order they go in.
Okay, so which do you want to do?
I'll put the random one first. Random one second on the stack, so it resolves first.
Okay. Heath. Just draw all 3. Alright. Play an altar. Is that okay?
Sure.
Um, okay. Sorry, I disconnected.
That's fine.
Oh boy. One. I'm gonna play a relic order.
Eating.
If it resolves for the battlefield, will target. I'll target tutelage, and then with the enter the battlefield on a stack, I'm gonna sack it. So the second trigger happens first. So I'm gonna go ahead and mill. I'll mill you, Coinman, for 2. Yeah, then I'm gonna cast the rest. Yes. Pass.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you gotta discard before you.
Oh,
Library.
right. Upkeep and discard at random first. Yo, coin.
I guess after thinking about this, I probably want the chosen discard first and then the random discard. Because math.
Okay. So chosen discard first. I'm gonna discard Momentous Fall, and then random discard. Now I go to draw.
I'd be getting so many zombies. Why'd you have to kill the thing?
Hmm. I'm gonna cast Skullwinder.
Targets?
It's on the stack, so does resolve.
Yeah, I thought it did.
Pass.
Okay. So
Which is fine.
it ETBs return target. It targets Selvala.
You have to target somebody else too.
Nope,
Yeah.
it's choose an opponent. It doesn't target an opponent.
Okay, then who do you choose?
Okay, so it's gonna return Selvala, and then I'm choosing 2.
So I get to pick any one. Is that how it works?
Yeah, you can pick any card in your grave, put in your hand.
Mm, I guess I'll do DK.
Top 3. Selvala.
Okay.
At least you can decay Selvala now.
If he wants to, that is.
I don't know if I'll be doing that. Maybe it will be discarded to random or choice. I guess I could use it before that if I wanted to. What do I want to?
Bug you.
No.
Man, could he have done that first?
Then think. Yeah, that works. Okay. Mana Vault, leave one floating.
Okay.
Nath, not using the floating.
Okay.
Winter.
Rip.
Ew. Well, I have no mana up, so it's good.
Yeah, that happens. And go.
Uh,
You may want to take your turn.
yeah, I'm just not toggling my stuff. Let's see, I gotta do my stuff. How do you
And
want
it,
to stack 'em?
I want the chosen discard first, and then bottomless pit trigger first on the stack, and then Necrogen Mist second on the stack. So Necrogen Mist resolves first.
Well, that's probably the end of me. I guess let's see.
The random discard too, by the way.
I did.
What about the target? Oh, City of Brass and Eldamar is gone.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, just the first one.
Um,
I just really hope Selvala can't win off a 2-mana, otherwise I'd be severely disappointed.
We're attacking back and we'll have 0 mana.
What? Oh, if I attack you? Or...
I could have, like, an Elvish Spirit Guide, too.
You could have 3 mana. Oh boy.
What if I have an Ancient Tomb?
You might. I don't know what you have in hand, but you have to discard first, so.
You know, I just might have a Reanimate, and you might just make me discard my Jin-Gitaxias.
Oh noes.
Alrighty.
I just wish I didn't have to pitch the curse totem in my hand, so that kind of blows.
Which discard first?
First, Winter Orb, please.
Alright.
And then I want you to do the targeted discard first, and then the
Okay.
chosen discard and then random discard.
Discard. Summoner's Pact and doop. Draw. Hmm.
Can you afford to tap Selvala? This is a real question here. You just might die to the army of elves.
Deglammer Winter Orb.
Okay, that doesn't do anything right now, but sure.
So that's shuffled into your library.
Yeah, I just gotta put it on top.
Two for survival to fittest.
With all those cards in your hand.
And end turn.
Sure.
Wait, why don't you deglamour it after his up?
I was hoping to draw like a force on it or something if there was going to be one. I just wanted to play my survival second in case that it would catch any interaction or something, you know?
Thank you.
Why didn't you untap your lands?
Oh, derp. Forgot about that. Attacking like that.
Okay, I'll block.
Sure, take one. Chord of Calling X equals 3. Or I have to tap differently, but that.
Okay, I'll pass.
That's pro.
Hitting your survival, frozen.
Okay.
Um, I think for a second. Be fatty. Can draw something. Do I just risk it? This feels terrible. This might be wrong. Wait, I gotta think about this.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Just die if that happens. I can't let that happen. Well, it's a 1 out of 5 chance. It's a 1 out of 5 chance.
Technically, it's 1 out of 4.
So am I just dead?
It's a matter of how fast can Selvala win off of 3 cards a turn once.
I don't think she can do it. I mean, she can for sure, but I don't think she can do it that fast. I think I have to risk that.
There's too many losses that win by beats.
God, that feels so bad to do that. I think I just have to risk that.
You got to risk it for the biscuit, because that's how it's going today.
Yeah, I just have to risk it. Okay, you want me to discard?
Chosen discard first, random discard
Okay.
second.
Discard first. Come on, 25% chance.
Is this to win, or is this to
No, it's just to
live?
string it. It's just to string it along.
Gots to kill that Selvala, because you have that one decay.
No, I don't care about Selvala. Oh. Yeah, I can't even pull any other cards. Thinking. My birds.
Sure. I'll be going to bed because I'm East Coast.
Eldritch Evo. It's okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep after this.
Wonder what you're getting, because you can get a 3.
Did it kill the Drake? Should I get Nath?
Okay.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Wait, you gotta do your discards.
I have no cards in hand.
Oh yeah, damn, I don't even get any dudes. Weak. Did he get there?
Dude. Natural order, sacking Skullwinder.
Are you sure you don't want to decay that Selvala right now?
I gotta think about it for a second. I mean, if I don't, I'm just gonna die to Drake.
I have no cards in hand.
But then he might win off of this? So, like...
Well, he's already got Woodland Bellowers in the so the worst. All you can do is get like a Great Oak Guardian and try to go next turn,
I have no
or a Sabertooth, or you get a Fight Stag and try to fight Nath, I guess, or you might be playing a variant that has something else. No, I think I let it resolve.
Cool.
Otherwise, I just die.
Now the question is, what do I grab? Duskwatch is engraved. So I guess I grab Great Oak Guardian. Woo, Great Oak Guardian enters.
We be playing that hope and pray game.
End turn.
Okay. Lots of triggers happen, only one matters. There.
Yeah, me. See. Yep. Alright, there's no way I can get out of this.
Give me my commander back, please, before you concede, because it magically poofs if you don't.
I mean, he could abrupt decay though. Oh wait, did he have to discard?
It's gonna take me to 5 then.
Well, no, it doesn't matter which one he abrupt decays, because if he blocks one, he still takes 6.
No, I mean I can
He can abrupt decay and block.
I can block like this and decay. I might as well just do it. Oops. Decay this guy. And then I take 5.
Fair enough.
Oh well, I tried. Rip. That's kind of unfortunate that nobody had cards there.
I need my commander, though.
I give it back.
Oh, you did? Oh, thank God. Okay, good. And then Gilded Drake poofs.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Untap.
The question is, do I just randomly lose here? Because I just might. I guess that is a thing.
Woot.
Think. Green Sun Zenith for 2.
Okay.
Cracking with everything.
Block.
Sure. End turn.
Dude. Keep that. Keep draw. Dude. That's my end.
Oh, okay. Eat 2 things, I guess.
Which things?
Bellower and Duskwatch Recruiter. Sylvan Scrying.
Alright.
attack.
Just that one?
Yep.
Dude.
Are you blocking?
This is before declare blockers.
Sure.
Does it resolve?
Yeah, it's an 8/4 now, right?
Yep. And blocks.
Think. I'm going to pump it once to make
Okay.
it a... And I'll eat something.
So it's a 9/5. And where are you eating?
Fin tornails?
Cool. So it's a 9/5 and it lives and I take 4.
Wait. Then in that... I forgot it had trample. Give me a second. Then I'll eat something else and make you take 5.
Alrighty. Where are you eating?
Priest of Titanium.
Cool. Then Great Oak dies, I take 5.
Yep. Second main phase.
Hmm.
Eat Great Oak Guardian.
Cool.
Pass.
Take untap, upkeep, draw. Hmm. Hmm. Can I cast Arbroath?
Sure. EOT. Excuse.
Okay.
Play Excuse.
Hmm. No. Yeah. Okay. That's all I got.
And then I'll do Arbor Elf and Birds.
Alrighty.
Sorry. Rick Sage going on top.
Alrighty. Wait for what?
Boras Stronghold.
Right.
Swinging him with the team.
Block that. Block that.
Sure. Eat the lot.
Yep.
Also, you take 2, by the way.
Alright. Sacrificing Selvala Life's Legacy.
Sure.
Hmm. Is there a way out with this? Let's see. What does... Huh. No. Hmm. One second. I'm just trying to think if I have any out using this. That could work. That could work. So that grabs that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Grabs that 2. That grabs 2. So I could get 2 creatures with that. I think that would be my best play here. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Credit calling.
4.
X
3.
equals 3.
Yep.
Where is it?
6 mana quarter calling there. So X
Yep.
equals 3.
Yep.
No, I'm telling Maynard.
Oh, I'm grabbing Ewit,
Target?
and Ewit will target Summoner's Pact.
Sure. Actually, in response to that,
Yep.
I'll eat it.
Alrighty.
The Summoner's Pact, that is.
Oh, did I do the wrong card? Yeah, I did. There we go. And end.